Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss regarding the password expiration policy. Password can be set for an account globally and the account level. So the main goal of the password expiration policy is each user must have the password. Password to be changed periodically for the better security. Not only the password changes periodically, but also it should be renewed in a timely and appropriate manner. For example, every 90 days or every 30 days or every 60 days. Think about, for example, in your organization, there is a contract employee who had joined for 90 days or 3 months. So you need to set up the password for 90 days. After that, it automatically get expired. So these are very helpful feature which is there in MySQL, which you can do from the editor and the workbench configuration. So let's see those features and let's get started. Well, invoke the MySQL workbench. You'll be able to see like the screen and you'll have the tiles like root and admin. If you'd like to know how to install MySQL workbench and how to do the connection, we do have an existing video. I'll put link in the description. And also same time, you could see somewhere in the screen now, the link might be popping up. You can click on those link and go to those videos. Okay, now click on this tile, admin, double click on this and enter the password. So once you enter the password, we can create a user and we can expire the password. So how to do that? So we can do from this query editor or we can do from this user and privileges. So first, let's create a user. So you can do create a user from here, user and privileges. So click on this and after that you need to click on this add account. Then you need to enter the login name, password, then you create the account. But I like to try to do from the editor, query editor. So let's do that from here. So the syntax would be create user. I'll give the name as temp user. It's with localhost identified by the password name temp $1. Now let's execute the syntax. So we command enter. So now you see the username is created, temp user. To verify if the user is created or not, the syntax is select user from mysql.user. So execute the syntax. Now you could see here temp user is created here. So what are the name we have given this is created. That's good. So after that, now I like to expire the password. So to expire the password, either you can expire from this editor or we can do from this user and privileges. So to expire from this editor, the syntax would be alter user, the user name is temp user @localhost password expire. If I execute this syntax, the password will be expired. Before that, the password expired field should display as N. So for this particular account, to verify that, so the syntax would be select user host, then password underscore lifetime, then password underscore expired, then password underscore last underscore changed from mysql.user, where user equals to the user whatever we have created is temp user. So we need to give that name temp user and let's execute this. So now you could see here password expired field is N. So after I click on this alter user password expire, it will get expired. But we can do from user and privileges as well. So I'll show you this one how to do from here instead of doing this editor. You can do in editor by just executing this syntax. So but I like to show you from this user and privileges as well. So how to do that? So go to the user and privileges, click on that. Now you could see the temp user is here. Just click on this temp user and there is a button called Password Expire. Expire password. So click on that. So you see password is expired. So you could say password has expired. Now the interesting thing is, now if I run this query, the fourth line, so instead of password expired N, it will display as Y. So let's run it. Now you could see here password is expired. That's great. That's what we're looking for. That's great. So now I'll try to log in as a temp user. So let's create a connection and I'll give it temp user and the root name is temp user. Click on OK. Now I'll try to connect. So I had given the password as temp $1. So now you could see it's giving a pop-up window is password expired. Here you could see, and it's asking to enter the old password and new password and confirm password to reset the password. So I'll reset the password. The old password is temp $1. Then I'll give the new password temp $2. Confirm password is temp $2. Then enter. So now the password is reset. So this is the way you can create a user. You can expire the password and reset the password. So now we'll discuss about how to expire the password in particular interval, like expire password in a particular interval, like 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, etc. So how could we do that? We can do from this editor, or also you can do from this management administration tool. So first let's talk about this one. So if you go to status and system variable, click on this link, then go to the system variable here, click on that and search for password lifetime. So you could see here there's a variable called password lifetime. So basically when you create a user, if it is 0, this password is not going to expire. So it is not going to expire at all. So this is the variable where you can set it up. And from editor, how could you do that? So from editor, basically, suppose now there are a couple of users going to be added to the MySQL. I want to give one is like after 90 days it should expire. One is it should never expire. One is the password expiration is disabled. It should be always on, like admin or somebody from this company. They want to give the password expiration. It's never expire. So let's talk about these three scenarios. One is password expiration from a particular interval. How could we do that? So we can do that by like this: create user. Suppose I'm creating user as a temp user 2 at local host identified by, I'll give password as temp $5, password expire interval 90 day. So if I execute this syntax, it will display the password will expire in 90 days. Another is password never expire. So I'll copy this, Command C, V. I don't need this line. So I'll say temp 3 and it should be password expire default. And if I want to do password expiration to be disabled for a particular account, so password expiration disabled. To do that, so the syntax would be first should be password expire never. So password will not expire. So it should be temp 3 then this will be temp4, and I should give the password temp5, which is 6, and this should be the 7. So this is the way you can set up the password with a particular interval. If you don't want to expire the password, we could use this syntax. The password expiration to be disabled, we could use this syntax. This is the way you can create an user, you can expire a password, you can give a password in a particular interval as we discussed here, like 30 days, 90 days, 60 days, whatever required. Also, if you like to have a password which is not going to never expire, you can write this syntax. Or if you want to have password expiration need to be disabled, we can write this syntax. So that's it for guys for the password expiration policy. It's all about password expiration policy. Hope you like it. That's it for today. Thank you. If this video is useful to you, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It means a lot to me. We're going to cover lots of topics in MySQL. So stay tuned and keep learning. Thanks again. Namaste.